Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is C on another episode of opportunities. In today's video, we are going to be talking about DV 2025. Now, I've made several videos about DV lottery in general, as well as the DV lottery and another fiscal year like DV 2024. So today's video will be the first video I will be talking about DV 2025. Now, in this video, I'm going to cover 5 parts. I'm going to explain to you what exactly is a diversity visa lottery. Topic 2, I'll be talking about eligibility. On this section, we'll basically describe what kind of qualifications make you suitable for this opportunity. Section 3, we'll be talking about how to apply. After we talk about how to apply, I'm going to go through with you the information that you will need to apply. When we are done going through all this information, I will then take you to section 5, where we will be talking about the selection process. How are the DV winners chosen? If you do get to the end of this video, I do have a bonus for you, which will be talking about tips in this diversity lottery visa, and I will also review to you the date when this opportunity will be open for you to go for it. So let's get into it. Section 1. Now, the diversity lottery visa is a program that is run by the United States of America that awards 55,000 visas every year to immigrants from all over the world to become residents of America. In actual fact, we are talking about American permanent residents through this whole scheme. So this is what is called the American Diversity Visa Lottery. In section 2 now, we are going to discuss about who is eligible. Eligibility in this whole diversity visa lottery is based upon categories. We have basically 3 categories. The first category will be determined by your nationality. The second category will be determined by the school. And the third one will be determined by experience. Now, let's talk about the first one. The first one, by nationality, it means that there are certain countries that are no longer allowed to play the DV lottery simply because their number has exceeded, or they have now a lot of people from that same country in America. So these people, their countries are generally removed. So before you even think about this opportunity, you need to check if your country of nationality is eligible. Okay, sometimes you will not be eligible as a married man, but you might have a spouse from another country who is eligible. This way you may be eligible if your spouse plays and then puts you as a spouse, therefore you win through your spouse. Okay, so eligibility by the country is first. Make sure that you are part of the countries that are eligible for this diversity visa lottery. Number 2 is going to be eligibility by school. Now, this refers to that you must possess a high school certificate. You must possess a high school certificate showing that you have finished up to high school level. So if you don't have this certificate, then definitely you're not eligible by this one. So make sure that you do have this certificate for eligibility. However, we are going to jump into category 3 for you to see an alternative to this, okay? Because there are some people who basically do not have this high school certificate, but they have done some trades, jobs, and stuff. This is where category 3 comes in, which is the job experience. Now, if you're going to qualify by job experience, you should make sure that you have at least 2 years of experience from a previous job that you were doing within the past 5 years. So make sure that if you're qualifying by experience, it should be having 2 years of experience from the past 5 years. Okay, now this section about eligibility, if you do have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comment section. I would be very happy to help you out understanding the eligibility. Now we are going to talk about how to apply. Now this is a very important section because as opportunities comes, there is also opportunities for scams and stuff. So this is something you need to watch out for. So there's only one official website where you can apply for this DV lottery. I will link this website definitely in my link description. Make sure you go there and find the official DV lottery. Now, when you go on web pages and start searching Google, there are many websites that are going to come up talking about DV. Those are not the official websites, those are other people. Please make sure you look into my description box and you will find that official link. I will also do you justice by pinning this website link first in my comment section, so you don't have to worry about it if you don't know exactly where is the link in the description box. In the section now, I'm going to be talking to you about the information that you will basically need to complete your application. Now, your application is generally a form that you will fill on the website that we have already talked about in the previous section. So here I'm going to give you the information that you will need. So make sure that by the time the DV lottery opens, you already have this information, because it's going to help you be able to apply as fast as you can. Number one, you're going to need your name. You need to have your name as it is written in your official documents. For example, my name is C. If my first name is C, then this is my first name. As my first name in my official document, which is a passport, is C, then definitely I'm going to start with C. Okay, so make sure that your the way your names are written is the same as the way your names are written in your official documents. Okay, now let's move on to knowing your gender. This one is pretty obvious. You need to know your gender because you're also going to feel about this. Now, there's also going to be date of birth. You need to also know about the date of birth, and then you also need to know about city of birth. Now, this city of birth is definitely something that is confusing, because some official documents do not state the state place of birth, but that place of birth is definitely not a city. So I'm going to do a separate video talking about this. So we are also not going to know about your country of birth, and then you are also going to need your country of eligibility, which is still the country of birth. Now, you're also going to need your recent pictures, which is according to a US standards. Now, when it comes to pictures, definitely going to put out a new video just talking about photo requirement, because this disqualifies a lot of people every year. So we will dive into it in more detail. Today, I'm just going to tell you that you need photos for yourself, for your spouses, if you're going to enter with your spouses, and basically your children, if you're going to put them too. So you need pictures of everyone, and these pictures should be of US standard. That's what we need to know for today. Now, also make sure that you have a functional email address, and make sure to write pretty much standard emails. Don't use those emails xyzw what at gmail.com. One day or another, you are going to probably forget that. So make sure you have a standard email like ceeabroad at gmail.com, something like that. It's pretty easy and pretty simple, and also a little bit professional. Then you're going to need your current residence, your phone number, your highest level of education, the number of children, and basically your marital status. Since you're going to be entering as a single or as a married person, you definitely need to know about your marital status. Now, let's move on to the next section. Now, this section, I'll be talking to you about the selection process. Already, I have told you that the US offers a 55,000 visas every year. Now, how is this done? I do have a video on that, but I feel like I'm just going to run down again in this video. This is a random process. That's why in the beginning it's called a lottery. So some are going to win and some are not going to win, as this is a random thing. They're just going to run this these winners are going to be randomly generated by a computer, and then there you go, you have your winners. So this is a lottery. Don't fuss too much about it, because it's a lottery. It's a 50-50 chance, you win. We try what we can to win, but it's a 50-50 chance because it's a lottery. So this is basically the selection process. Now, if you have made it to the end of this video, congratulations, and drum roll for you. Now here comes the bonus that you have been waiting for. Now, if you're going to apply for this DV lottery, if you're going to use this opportunity, here are some of the tips that I want you to keep in mind. Number one, there is no fee for DV lottery. So basically, if you find somebody that is asking you to pay for money, just know that this is not DV lottery. Just make sure you understand, because some people, they will be charging you for their service charges to help you fill out the form. But if you hear somebody saying this money is going to the DV lottery, just know that they are about to scam you, because DV lottery is basically a very free opportunity. So just save your coins. Nobody is going to take that away from you. It's a free process, okay? So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, when the time comes, do not, I repeat, do not apply 2 times, okay? More than once, okay? It is very much stipulated that you are already disqualified. So make sure that you don't make mistakes, because if you do make a mistake and you eventually decide that let me fill the second time, it doesn't exactly eliminate the first entry that you did, but you're just disqualified. So make sure you don't apply, you don't enter more than once, okay? Now, another tip that I want to share with you, number 3, is that registrations are not carried over. This means that if you had gotten if you were selected last year but you didn't manage to get an interview and the fiscal year closed, or you applied last year and you didn't get, that means this year again you have to apply. It's not like they have your information. Registrations are not carried over, so you have to reapply. Number 4, you will not be notified by the emails that your results are out. You must visit the DV Lottery website, official website, in fact. So if you do see anybody who is trying to lure you into saying they have results or anything like that, just know that it's a lie. Now, let's come to the end of the video. The official dates for this year for DV Lottery will be 4th October 2023 to 8 November 2023. So this is it, guys, for the DV lottery. I hope I have covered everything that you wanted to hear. If you have anything else you want to know about this opportunity, just drop your comments in the comment section. I'll be happy to help.